All right, Gennady Golovkin gets an incredible deal with Dazn. Now, it's a little bit complicated. I'll have to go through it with you. Uh, it's basically now think of Bernard Hopkins and maybe I don't know Golden Boy Promotion, or Pacquiao with PBC. So let's start with Bernard Hopkins. He's basically a partner with Golden Boy. He gets a percentage, of what they make. Okay. Now go to Pacquiao PBC. Pacquiao agreed to go to PBC with Al Heyman if he can build up a stable of his own fighters and basically start his own promotional company, which MP Promotions has been around a while, but Gennady Golovkin doing the exact same thing. He'll be receiving equity with Dazn. Okay, so let me go through the deal, and then I'll elaborate a little further on that. So right now, right here, Gennady Golovkin is reportedly on the verge of finalizing a deal with Dazn. 3 bouts guaranteed, could rise to 6. Okay, it's claimed made his own agreement through Gennady Golovkin Promotions rather than sign with Matchroom USA or Golden Boy Promotion. Okay. 3-fight guaranteed, could rise to 6. $10 million plus return fight in spring summer. $30 million potential Canelo trilogy. Dazn, like these are guaranteed Dazn exclusive, guaranteed locked in Dazn dates for Gennady Golovkin Promotion, and Gennady Golovkin gets equity in Dazn. Now, what does that mean? Okay, let's look at the last one. Okay, Dazn dates for Gennady Golovkin Promotions. Basically, it's life after boxing. Okay, so he can take his stable of fighters and guarantee them on that particular platform. He can say, hey, I'm Triple G. Come sign with me. I'm already hooked up with Dazn. You come sign with me. I'll get you on there, make you a star, whatever. And I guarantee you're going to see another Kazakhstan star come from Gennady Golovkin Promotion. So let me read a little bit of this article, okay, to make it a little more clear for you. Okay, reported Sunday that two sides are close to finalizing a multi-fight deal that will call for a minimum of 3 fights and as many as 6. Okay, assuming the deal gets done, the first fight will be scheduled for late spring, early summer. Okay, so we're talking January, February, March, April, May, June, somewhere in that ballpark. Okay, and Canelo Alvarez beats Daniel Jacobs May 4th. It's likely we would see Golovkin and Canelo third fight in September, and he could reportedly make up to $30 million right there. So we'll probably see maybe I don't know, a tune-up, keep busy type fight, and then in September a trilogy is what I'm kind of thinking right now. So expect 2 fights out of Triple G for 2019. Okay, now the battle for the right to broadcast Golovkin's fights has largely been contested between Dazn and Premier Boxing Champions, which has televised contracts with Fox and Showtime. Blah, 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 blah. The 2-fight agreement would see. Hang on, I'm going to get to the equity part. Let's get to the equity. Okay, right here. The package gives Golovkin equity in Dazn, which, awesome. That is freaking awesome. Like, I'm really happy for Triple G, really, to have that. Because, that sets him up for life. Like, his kids, his grandkids. Not to mention all the money that he's already made, but this will set him up for life. Okay, this is like his legacy. So, it almost looks like Triple G kind of took things into his own hands. Where's K2 Promotion? They don't mention Tom Loffler or anything about K2 Promotion. It's all about Gennady Golovkin. So finally, because look, we know these reporters, they've been screwing this dude over for a long time. Okay, so did I say reporters? I meant promoters. The promoters. He's got the short end of the stick all the way back from right after the amateurs, before he even met up with Abel Sanchez and came to America. He's been getting screwed over. Okay, and I've made videos talking about it. Just go look on my channel, you'll find them. But okay, Golovkin, he turns 37 April, and sure, he'll receive guaranteed dates for GGG Promotions, which doesn't have any signed fighters yet. So important to keep that in mind. Okay, Triple G Promotions, they don't have any signed fighters yet. But the Kazakh is looking to sign talent from his home country and beyond as he prepares for life after competition. Okay, life after competition. Now, Dazn pulled away with an offer of equity and the coveted dates, guaranteed dates for Triple G Promotion, so Gennady can stage his own card. Okay, I repeat, so Gennady can stage his own card and build his own company out. Okay, Triple G's friend from Kazakhstan is one of the main shareholders in Dazn. Okay, so it's kind of good to have friends in high places, right? So basically, Gennady Golovkin has a friend. He's a shareholder. And I was wondering, I told you guys, like, there must be something going on. Like, what in the hell is taking so long? And it looks like they've just been working on a really complicated deal and taking like a much time or some much time needed off, or much needed time off, should I say. I had that backwards. But let me continue reading. I don't know what this says, but I'm going to read it. It is certainly about as enticing as it gets for the 36-year-old whose last fight was a thrilling majority decision. Blah blah blah. And also getting live boxing. Canelo signed a 10-fight, $350 million contract with the streaming service, and DAZN has been in competition with PBC and ESPN for exclusive rights to top boxers. Should Gennady Golovkin head to DAZN, he joined a middleweight stable that includes the aforementioned Canelo, Jacobs, along with WBO champion Demetrius Andrade. In theory, unifying all four major titles at 160 is very realistic and could happen as early as this year. Okay, I think these guys watch my channel. I'm serious. Look, I've already talked about this. Before it even hit the news, I told you guys, Trilogy, September. I said Gennady Golovkin could become undisputed champ in, just 2 fights, really. You beat Canelo, you beat Demetrius Andrade, boom, you're done. So 2 fights. So I'm curious to see what will happen, but, it's a good deal. Yes, Canelo got $350 million, but, Triple G right here, getting basically, I don't know, 10, I think the original offer was like 20, I want to say 20 million a fight, and that was the original offer, but he's getting that equity, okay? So, 10 million a fight, 30 million in the trilogy, if he does a 6-fight deal, that's a minimum of $60 million plus a $30 million deal on a trilogy. That's 90 million plus equity. I mean, this is well over $100 million deal, along with a powerful Gennady Golovkin, promotional company that we know will succeed. I mean, any boxer in the world knows the name GGG, Gennady Golovkin, or whatever. Everyone and their dog is going to want to sign with him. So, I'm curious to see who they bring into that stable of fighters and watch them build it up, but I do hope, and look, Oscar did it. We know that's what boxers do, right? And I think Shane Mosley has he's some kind of shareholder in Golden Boy Promotion as well. So a lot of these fighters do that, when their boxing career is over, they kind of put on the promoter hat. But he's doing it in a very big way, with exclusive dates on DAZN. And, if you're a fighter, if you're a champion, that's very appealing because, you're partnering with the deepest pockets in boxing. DAZN has the deepest pockets in boxing. So, of course, you're going to get on that game, right? But I'm talking about the Triple G promotion, so just like Manny Pacquiao was doing. So it's great. It's great for boxing. This is actually exciting news, good news. And I don't want to hear, Canelo got $350 million. Well, Golovkin's getting a shit ton of money too. So, but we don't really know how much because when it comes to equity, not quite sure how much. And then of course, the guaranteed dates and things like that. So, wow, it's a good deal. Now, but okay, keep all that in mind. Here's the criticism. Here's my criticism, right? Where the hell has Triple G been? I don't like that he's been so inactive. Is this selling out, cashing out? Is this, basically Golovkin's a Triple G retirement package? Okay, you look at it like that. Meaning, are we going to get, a 70% Gennady Golovkin from now on? He's just in there to get that 10 million every night or that 20 million, whatever it may be. Is that what we're going to get? We'll see. Here's what I mean by this. I want to see Triple G compete and win. Okay, I don't want to watch Gennady Golovkin fight just because it's Gennady Golovkin. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how people are watching Mayweather in a glorified sparring session, for $8, $9, $10 million because it is Mayweather, right? I don't want to see that with Golovkin. I want to see him compete and win, or at least be very competitive, and take a real L. Not a from judges or whatever. Really, we have not seen Triple G actually lose, okay? And if you think he lost the first 2 fights, it's not by much. So that's what I mean. I want to see him in good competitive fights, win or lose. Okay, win or lose. I just don't want to see, money grab, and that's it. Because I will quickly denounce myself as a Gennady Golovkin fan if he's in there for the money and the money only. So that's what I think. And they did. And let me end it here. They did put out a statement talking about, we're no longer interested in belts. We're more interested in matchups. We want exciting fights for the fans. That's okay. That's good too. That's great too. So we'll see. I don't think they're going to be chasing belts. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I think at this point they could go either way. I mean, either way. Now, before, they claimed they were all about the belts, but then you had Billy Joe Saunders there with the WBO, and what did they do? They went after Canelo, and here they are. Now, some would argue if he didn't take that Canelo fight, he wouldn't be in this position right now, to get this great deal, to get this great offer. Let's say he would have went after Billy Joe Saunders, become the undisputed middleweight champion. Well, maybe, who knows? Maybe as many people around the world wouldn't know who he is. A lot of people know who Golovkin is because of the Canelo fight, is my point. So his popularity has risen because of the Canelo, the both fights. So, so that argument could be made too. So I don't know, guys. What do you think? Leave it below.